My name is Ingo Baumann. I come from BHO Legal in Germany. We are a boutique law firm, rather small, with currently 10 people, and we are focusing on legal advice in high technology projects, whereas space is one of our major areas of activity, nearly 70% of what we are doing.
So what are the main legal and regulatory challenges for pushing innovation and further commercialization of space?
Yeah, there are currently many developments which are framed under the word new space, and it encompasses nearly every aspect from launchers to satellites to applications, and of course there are legal challenges in all these areas. Of course, it remains the same. Space law and telecommunications law are the two key legal areas for any space activities. However, what we see is that during the last years there is an increasing importance of IT law, as all the space systems and applications are software-based, network-based, and increasingly converging with the general ICT sector.
So what about the specific issues of small satellites?
Small satellites are, of course, a big challenge. First of all, with regard to space debris, these small satellites, they are not maneuverable and often launched in very big sizes and numbers. So let's say how to cope with small satellites with regard to space debris is certainly the biggest challenge. What we see on the legal sphere is that many national space legislations are not very well adapted to small satellites. Especially in Europe, we have seen that several countries, Belgium, the Netherlands, probably soon also the UK, amend existing national space laws in order to capture small satellites. But we also have, let's say, at least two countries, Austria and now very recently Denmark, who have enacted national space legislation specifically to cover small satellite missions.
Thank you. Can you tell us about some recent developments in Europe, or specifically in Germany?
Well, the most recent developments in Europe is what I just mentioned. Lots of reviews and resulting amendment procedures to existing national space laws. As I said, the Netherlands, Belgium, and probably soon also the UK. In Germany, we still don't have a national space law. There is a draft which is existing since many years, but is not very much progressing. Probably with the new developments and also some plans for operators in Germany, this law will also proceed rather soon.
Okay, thank you. So your panel presentation at the conference is about privacy aspects. What is the relevance for the space industry today?
The relevance of the data protection law so far is not very high. In the satellite communications area, of course, satellites can be intercepted, but this is mainly done by intelligence agencies and so on, so it's not a big matter. Earth observation data as well, if we look even to the data with the highest resolution, still the resolution and also revisit time is not sufficiently developed to really track people or to identify individuals like you and me. However, it becomes increasingly an issue with Earth observation data merged with other data, social data, statistically data, so it's certainly coming up more and more. The main area where data protection plays a role is satellite navigation, especially currently GPS. You can track your animals, you can track your children, husband, wife, and so on, and this is increasingly done. Also, employers track their employees, and there is a lot of legislation around the world, but mainly in the US, covering these different privacy aspects of satellite navigation.
So you work a lot on Earth observation matters. Can you tell us about some current legal challenges in this important domain?
Yes, in Earth observation, of course, we have important developments both in the space segment as in the ground segment. The space segment is certainly, again, the adventure of small satellites, but also plans for very big constellations of Earth observation satellites. On the ground is what I mentioned initially. We really see a convergence with the ICT sector, and also, let's say, the step in of many legal challenges from the IT sector. This concerns cloud computing, open source software, data licenses, data policies, networks, network connections, and so on and so on.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.